Good day, viewers, and welcome to today's Sportwrap show. I'm your host, Ashwin Berry, unpacking the latest in sports news. So what was the highlight of the week? Erling Haaland scoring 35 goals at just the age of 22, and he's currently the record holder for the most goals in one season in the English Premier League. However, heading into the hit list, we'll start off with some local sport. Now, Namibia is strongly represented at the Skoda Titan Desert Morocco, with Ferrer Lusa still wearing the leader's blue jersey in the female race after stage 3. The Namibian rider, second in the 2022 edition in Morocco and winner of the Skoda Titan Desert Almeria in Spain last year, seems to be having a spectacular season. Now, in our next hit list, beloved Namibian footballer Willy Awillo Stephanus has decided to hang his boots as he announced retirement from Brave Warriors, the senior national football team. Spotlight is up next after the break. All right, let's head into the spotlight. Namibian swimmers are making waves at the CANA Zone IV Swimming Championships. Now, on the first day of the competition, they collected an impressive 24 medals, including 9 gold, 8 silver, and 7 bronze. A special mention also for Ainoa Nakosho, who set a new record of 10-10-10 in the 800-meter freestyle girls 12 and under. The previous record had stood for 9 years. A special mention also for Oliver Durand, who broke his own record of 9.0648 in the 800-meter freestyle boys. Now, the competition continues until Saturday, so for more Namibia has more to look forward to, really, as we head over to the marketplace and swing back with Napsol.
Hey, don't worry about the car, boss. I checked nice.
Thank you, but it's okay, ne? F&B Insurance. Checks nicer.
No.
At F&B Insurance, we provide cover for all your valuables, from your car to your laptop to your phone. F&B Insurance. You value it, we cover it. T's and C's apply.
The next days are not a measurement of time, but the distance from here to the finish line. For the race you are running, for your kids, your career, your health, your future. Not away, but towards it. While the voice in your head reminds you it won't be easy. But by simply swinging your feet towards the floor, you've taken the first step. Grow for it with Stamino Grow. 5-in-1 supplement available at all leading pharmacies.
Now, Walvish Bay Private School is hosting the Napsol Sports Week with more than 3,000 present to enjoy rugby, hockey, and netball. And of course, NTV is right there. Let's have a look at a video from that event.
Goeiemôre en baie welkom by Walvis Bay Privaatskool. Ek is meneer Fransman en ek is die koördineerder vir die jeugskei. Ons is al reeds besig met rond 4. Ons het skole van oral oor, onder andere Moria, El Nathan, Prouet Christelike Privaatskool. En ons wissel die wedstryde af. Ons het met laerskool seuns en dogters aanvanklik begin. Ons wissel dit af met hoërskool seuns en dogters, maar sover gaan dit alles goed. Die spanne geniet hulle self. Ons doen dit op 'n vriendskaplike basis en almal is regtig net happy om hier te wees vir die dag en net lekker jeugsy te speel. Aan almal baie welkom ook by ons NAPSO privaatskole sportweek. Mag julle vandag lekker jeugsky en mag julle die res van ons sportweek saam met Walvispaai privaatskool en ons gasvryheid geniet. Baie dankie.
Mijn naam is Henry Lochner en ga een keer van zo'n privaatskool KPS.
Oké, nog gaan je voor ons bekijken hoe wordt die game gespeeld? Hoe noem je dat?
Dus ik zeg bij eenvoudig, je moet pen raak gooien. En als je de pen raak gooit, krijg je 3 punten. En als je langs die pen gooit, dan zit je leeg, dan krijg je 1 punt.
Ek is Anay Boshoff, ek is van Prouet Akademie. Ons is hier vandag om jeugsky te speel. Dit is 'n baie lekker sport en dit is ook 'n familiesport. So enigiemand van enige ouderdom af kan begin speel. Dit is 'n lekker game, dit is lekker gesellig. Jy maak altyd nuwe vriende, ontmoet nuwe mense.
Please don't let me into my zone. 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 Please don't let me.
Yeah. Gon' play that. Take you down, I'ma say that. Might need me a couple dollars. Telling you now this payback. So I take that. Ask them now what's say that. I've been going to the top and I got what they not, so I know that they hate that. But I'm on now. All these names gonna zone out. And all these names gonna tell you what I did and they twist and they worse till I fall out. But I know that. So I keep what I'm doing cause I own that. And I stay in the lab and I kill everything, but I don't ever move, I'm a Kodak. So I'm gone, finally back in my home. I'm working like so much, they swear I had me a clone. Can't answer my phone now, just leave it there, that tone. Ballin' can't beat me up cause I'm back in my zone now.
So we're here at archery and I have Wilkie. Sorry? Wilkie. Okay, so he's just going to tell us a little bit about archery, what happens, what it entails, and what exactly we should not do when we're doing archery. Okay,
so first this is for the buck.
Okay.
When you score, this is a test. When you score, you shoot on the line. Always go to the highest number, like you shoot there, and you shoot all your 5 arrows in there is called the bullseye. Then you get 50 score. That's the highest you can get per round. And then you always stand there. Stand like this. And your bow must be on the table here. Your bow? The bow. Okay. The bow must be on the table here. And if it's not on the table, you can get in trouble by dropping it. Then I just pick up the arrow, and you draw, and then you fire.
Maybe you can show us. Are you able to? Okay, show us.
It must be drawn. Then you draw, and then you shoot for the middle. And then when you're done, you just walk away, shoot it over the right, and then you wait to find the line. And that is about it.
Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone. Please don't let me into my zone. 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 Please don't let me into my zone. 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 Please don't let me into my zone. 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 Please don't let me into my zone.
Okay, so right here we have a bay, a basic archery instructor. Yes, so we actually just going to find out a little bit what is flags.
The flags mean when the archers are on gathering on the shooting line. When all the archers are ready, we put up the blue flag. If there's an archer that's not ready, we put up the red flag or orange. In this one. And so that's basically, if there's a problem, you put up the orange flag. If everything is good, you put up the blue flag. Yes.
Monica? Yes. Skyler? Môre. Marinette? Môre. Tanya? Daru? Aniato? Connor, Zayden, Tian? Luan? Eh? Nog een Luan? Ian. Sorry? Wanda?
Sorry, camera.
Seriously. Okay, Luan? Luan?
Yeah.
Back in my zone now.
Ballin' can't beat me up 'cause I'm back in my zone now. Back in my zone now.
Let me into my zone. Please don't let me into my zone. 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 Please don't let me in. Please don't let me into my zone. I just need some time of my own. All these people trying to get a conversation. You can conversate to that tone. My God up on that throne, yeah. So I'm never alone, yeah. All these people trying to box me in. I'm Mayweather, it's on, yeah. Now they ask where I'm at. Making hits that line back. I'm MJ, I'm 2-3, man. I just need some time back. I'm zoned in like defense. My life gone, no recess. But I live my best one, so I got no regrets. So I'm gone. Finally back in my home. I'm working like so much, they swear I had me a clone. Can't answer my phone now, just leave it there, that tone. Ballin' can't beat me up, 'cause I'm back in my zone now. 'Cause I'm back in my zone now. Back in my zone now.
Ballin' can't beat me up 'cause
The next days are not a measurement of time, but the distance from here to the finish line. for the race you are running, for your kids, your career, your health, your future. Not away, but towards it. While the voice in your head reminds you it won't be easy. But by simply swinging your feet towards the floor, you've taken the first step. Grow for it with Stamina Grow. 5-in-1 supplement available at...
All right, so the Rugby World Cup is happening this year in France, and now we are joined by Henny Geldenhuis to tell us more about our Le Rugby Joe competition. Rather, have a look.
Okay, well, we are joined by Henny Geldenhuis here at the Tourism Expo. Quickly, just run us through what happened yesterday, the launch that we had yesterday. Just tell our viewers more on the launch of yesterday.
Yeah, Brian, we're very excited to announce news yesterday to all our sport fans across all our publications. We officially launched the Le Rugby Joe France 2023 last night with our partners. It's a concept whereby we will be reporting the journey to the World Cup starting as of today.
Yeah.
Right up until when the World Cup starts. There's obviously a competition that we launched as well for 2 lucky winners to be able to go to France, experience the hype of a World Cup game, and what more fitting enough to watch the opening game for Namibia when they play Italy on the 9th of September in the beautiful south of France, Saint Etienne.
Wow, wow. Okay. You know, it's a beautiful experience for everyone to sign up, so I'm going to urge everyone to sign up because France, it's not an every day that you get to go and watch Namibia's first game at the Rugby World Cup, that is. But run us through the sponsors, not sponsors, but the partners that you have on board for this beautiful Le Joel 2023, Le Joel Rugby 2023.
Yeah, without this, it can't be possible without partners. So we've been very fortunate that your World of Champions Supersport, along with DSTV MultiChoice Namibia, they've joined us on this journey for the last 12 years.
Yeah.
So every single year, approaching them with this concept, they take it in with open arms. It's a fantastic partner to be associated with.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the beer backing our boykies.
The important beer.
So with the Vintage Draft Velvicious and a partner like Vintage Draft, it feels that geest tank that you need to back our boykies. And, you know, we're very excited about the World Cup this year. We've got a couple of interesting games that's lined up for us. Obviously, we've got the All Blacks again. We're playing the host nation, France. Italy with the opening game, and then the much anticipated game we all are waiting for. It is a Uruguay game. Potentially that might be Namibia's first win ever at a World Cup.
Hopefully.
We hold thumbs, and yeah, like you said, with the competition proudly brought to you by NMH, DSTV, Supersport, and Vintage Draft. We're sending 2 lucky winners to go and experience that first game. So it's very easy to enter, and then obviously follow the 7 multiple question, and it's a very easy game to play, and then obviously share that wide with all your friends.
Yeah.
From contacts on Telegram, Instagram, your social media following. The more people you get to enter the competition, the better your chances are of winning.
So the more you share and the more people engage with your code, basically, it gives you more chances of winning.
Yes, and we're also very excited that we've got loyalty subscribers that joins the NMH family. So if you're a loyalty subscriber, then you're part of the draw automatically.
You stand a chance of flying to France and back, all expenses paid?
Yep.
All expenses paid, trip all the way to France to watch Namibia's first rugby game in the World Cup against Italy.
It takes heart and all the soul. A head stuck in the game. It takes every bone in your body, all the blood in your veins. And then more blood, and more sweat, more tears, all your hopes and your dreams. It takes conquering fears. It's late nights and weekends, 6 to 6s, 9 to 5s. It takes sacrifice and suffering every moment of our lives. It takes kick after kick, being kicked when you're down. It takes fighting for hours, for inches of ground. It takes every last line out, every last second spent. It takes absolute devotion. It takes 100%.
It's Namibia who lead the All Blacks. Half an hour gone, there is 1 point in it between mighty New Zealand and unheralded, written off Namibia.
All right, so as I said earlier, Erling Haaland broke the Premier League record for most goals in one season. Ari Hochad will be getting into that and more international sports, but from me, Ashwin Betty, cheers.
For international sports news, starting off with soccer news from the English Premier League, and the news is that Manchester City again on top of the league. They've played one game less than Arsenal, but they have 1 point more now, and that is after beating West Ham by 3-0. Also, big news from the game is that Erling Haaland, their influential striker, he's now scored 35 goals and he overtook two big players, that is Alan Shearer and Andy Cole. That was a record that they shared for the most goals in the season, and that is now record is now with Erling Haaland, 35 goals for him. The next game for Manchester City will be this coming Saturday when they play struggling Leeds, and that will be a home game for Manchester City. And the Leeds also announced that they've got a new coach, and that is Sam Allardyce, and he is a former England coach, and he will be in charge of Leeds for the last 4 games of the season. And more soccer news from France, and that is from Paris Saint-Germain, and that is the club where Lionel Messi currently plays. It seems like he will not continue to play for the club. There's speculation that he will not extend his contract. He's 35 years old. He's the Argentinian striker and World Cup winner. There's a chance that he might even go back to his old club, Barcelona. The speculation is that he is not going to stay at PSG because of budget concerns of the French club, and because of that obviously not being competitive. Let's continue with tennis news. It's the Madrid Open that continues. It is going to be the finals this coming weekend. The quarterfinals of the men, it is number 1 seed Carlos Alcaraz continuing his good form. He beat Karen Khachanov of Russia by 6-4 and 7-5. In the semifinals, he will now play Boran Koric, the 17th seed. Also, one of the surprises in the quarterfinals at the moment is from China. It is Zhang Cheng, and he's through to the quarterfinals where he will play Aslam Karasov. He's also from Russia. It was Cheng that had a good win in the round of 16, where he beat number 8 seed, that is Taylor Fritz, by 3-6, 7-6 and 7-6. And so a good tournament by the tennis player from China.